Hello everybody. Welcome to another story session. Today's story has a lot to do with my favorite season. That's winter. I love the cold wind and the air just seems to feel fresh. Snuggling in warm blankets with a good book, a bag of peanuts, or a warm coffee mug makes it even more special. But the season has its cons too. Winter seems to bring along with it the flu season, and that means a runny nose, cough, and the most uncomfortable sore throat. And that is when we rush to our doctors. Well, today's story is about one such child whose mother called the doctor to visit her house, where she tried her best not to show the doctor that she was ill. The story is called The Use of Force by William Carlos Williams. So, let us begin. Please come down as soon as you can. My daughter is very sick. When I arrived, I was met by the mother, a big, startled-looking woman, very clean and apologetic, who merely said, "Is this the doctor?" and let me in. She added, "You must excuse us, doctor. We have her in the kitchen where it is warm. It is very damp here sometimes." The child was fully dressed and sitting on her father's lap near the kitchen table. He tried to get up, but I motioned for him not to bother. I could see that they were all very nervous, eyeing me up and down distrustfully. As often, in such cases, they weren't telling me more than they had to. It was up to me to tell them. That's why they were spending $3 on me. The child was fairly eating me up with her cold, steady eyes and no expression on her face whatsoever. She did not move and seemed inwardly quiet. An unusually attractive little thing and as strong as a heifer in appearance. But her face was flushed. She was breathing rapidly, and I realized that she had a high fever. She had magnificent blonde hair in profusion. One of those pictures children often reproduced in advertising leaflets and the photogravure sections of the Sunday papers. "She's had a fever for 3 days, began the father, "and we don't know what it comes from. My wife has given her things, like people do, but it doesn't do any good. And there's been a lot of sickness around. So we thought you'd better look her over and tell us what the matter is." As doctors often do, I took a trial shot at it as a point of departure. "Has she had a sore throat?" Both parents answered me together. No, she says her throat doesn't hurt her." "Does your throat hurt you?" added the mother to the child. But the little girl's expression didn't change, nor did she move her eyes from my face. "Have you looked?" "I tried to," said the mother, "but I couldn't see." As it happens, we had been having a number of cases of diphtheria in the school to which this child went during that month. And we were all, quite apparently, thinking of that, though no one had as yet spoken of the thing. "Well," I said, "suppose we take a look at the throat first." I smiled in my best professional manner and asking for the child's first name, I said, "Come on, Matilda. Open your mouth and let's take a look at your throat." "Nothing doing." "Oh, come on," I coaxed. "Just open your mouth wide and let me take a look." "Look," I said, opening both hands wide. "I haven't anything in my hands. Just open up and let me see." "Such a nice man," put in the mother. "Look how kind he is to you. Come on, do what he tells you to do. He won't hurt you." At that, I ground my teeth in disgust. If only they wouldn't use the word hurt. I might be able to get somewhere. But I did not allow myself to be hurried or disturbed, but speaking quietly and slowly, I approached the child again. As I moved my chair a little nearer, suddenly, with one cat-like movement, both her hands clawed instinctively for my eyes, and she almost reached them too. In fact, she knocked my glasses flying and they fell, though unbroken, several feet away from me on the kitchen floor. Both the mother and father almost turned themselves inside out in embarrassment and apology. "You bad girl," said the mother, taking her and shaking her by one arm. "Look what you've done. The nice man." Till now, the story was quite connected to what we experience often. I wonder what is wrong with the girl. What will the doctor diagnose? We will find it out in the next part. See you.